country music in the mountains on 99.9 Country.
Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. The last one to know, the last one to show, I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got a friend in low places. I guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. But then, I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then all these highs that ivory tower that you're living in. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got a friend in low places.
Yeehaw! There you go. One of the classic songs. A lot of you guys like this, coming from Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places. May I please request for the song Friends in Lonely or in Low Places, Mr. Brian Gallang, dedicated to the memorial of St. Andrew, Dunglac and companions.
And I saw a surprise
Alrighty, time to check your country clock. It is now 9:30 in the morning. That time check was brought to us by St. Vincent Gym. It is safe, spacious, and it's affordable. St. Vincent Gym is located at Nagilian Road, Campo Filipino, Baguio City. And of course, the workspace. Kakailian kan gagayam, maawis kayo nga bumisita ditoy the workspace. Nalaka kan nalawa. The workspace Baguio is now open to serve your online needs for as low as 250 pesos a day or 2,000 pesos a month. You can also avail of their group rate for as low as 1,850 pesos or corporate discount for as low as 1,500 a month. They accept BPO, VA, or ESL workers. They're open from Mondays to Sundays. They have wide workstations, fast and reliable internet connection, an IT on duty, and super friendly environment. Use their workstation and do your business and work online. Call your tutories, do your modules, or attend online classes. Visit them at 3rd floor, Ayo Building, Lower Magsaysay, Baguio City, or call them at 094545380302 or 0961491098. They are open from Mondays to Sundays with a 24-hour operation. Soon, come and work with Workspace. Urayan mi da kayo ditoy, the Workspace.
This is your original Country Radio 99.9.
Jessie simula ng ibaba ni Aling Adelaida Madriaga ang presyo ng Bear Brand Swak sa kanyang tindahan, bumilis ang kanyang benta. Jessie bumilis ang benta ni Aling Adelaida Madriaga dahil sa Bear Brand Swak.
Ako si Adelaida Madriaga, isang sari-sari store owner sa Barangay Buluan, Lisette. Mabenta sa mga nanay ang Bear Brand Swak. Pero ngayon, mas dumami pa ang bumibili sa akin. Dahil mas mura na ang Bear Brand Swak, ang bentahan ko mula 12 pesos ngayon, 10 pesos na lang. Simula nung binaba ko ang presyo, halos dumoble ang benta ko at lumaki ang kita ko araw-araw. Sila suki, masaya dahil mas abot kaya ng patibayan ng resistensya, tulong laban sa sakit araw-araw. Salamat talaga sa Bear Brand, dumami na ang bentas, happy pa si Suki dahil ang Bear Brand Swak 10 pesos na lang.
10 pesos is the suggested promo price. Promo duration is from October 1 to December 31, 2020. For DOH FDA CFRR promo permit number 0741, series of 2020. Bear Brand Fortified is not suitable for infant feeding and is not a breast milk substitute.
COVID-19. Reminders from DOH. Tamang paghugas ng kamay. Ang simpleng paghuhugas ng kamay ay mabisang paraan upang makaiwas sa anumang sakit. Makakatulong rin ito sa pagpigil ng pagkalat ng mga viruses kung wasto at regular itong gagawin. Basain ng tubig ang kamay at magsabon. Sabunin ang mga palad at likod ng mga kamay. Kuskusin ang mga pagitan ng daliri, kuko at pagitan ng mga hinlalaki. Kuskusin rin ang mga tulo ng mga daliri sa magkabilang palad sa paikot na paraan. Gawin ito sa loob ng 20 segundos bago banlawang mabuti gamit ang malinis na tubig at tuyuin ang mga kamay gamit ang single-use towel.
Basta't laging handa at sama-sama, kaya natin to. Isang mahalagang paalala mula sa DOH, PCOO, KBP at ng himpilang ito.
Paano ba maging bida sa panahon ngayon? Kung ang kontrabidang dapat talunin ay COVID-19, ganito ang bida solusyon.
B. Bawal walang mask.
I. I-sanitize ang mga kamay. Iwas hawak sa mga bagay.
D. Dumistansya ng 1 metro o mahigit mula sa ibang tao.
A. Alamin ang totoong impormasyon tungkol sa COVID-19.
B.
I.
D.
A.
Together, we can be that solution.
Paalala mula sa DOH, USAID, PCOO at IATF.
Have a really nice day. A really nice day.
Country.
99.9 Country.
Here we go with 99.9 Country, the Country Authority. Now it's time to share the first batch of your answers. So once again, for our country question, what is your favorite Cordilleran food? We've got here from our Facebook page, Miss Miranda. Brian Galling is saying pinikpikan or killing me softly. Alrighty, for my request, friends in low places. Hope you enjoyed that earlier. Scothany Warner is saying, of course, what? And dog meat. Okay. We have Jolly. Jolly is saying utaga with pinikpikan. Miss Bernie is saying pinikpikan as well. Now I think there's a top favorite. I'll try to tally that one later on, right after we share all of your answers. And of course, we will put Sir Fred on hot seat again. So what's your favorite Cordilleran food? Well, that's something that you have to answer later on as well. Anyways, more music, more of your requests. Keep it right here.
To 99.9 Country, where country music rocks. Country.
Philippine Standard Time. It is now 9:46 in the morning, and that time check was powered by Bear Brand. Tibay mas abot kaya na mag Bear Brand araw-araw.
Derechahan na. Gaano katibay ba dapat ang anak mo? Sakto lang? Dapat 100%. Kaya naman sa gatas, dun na ako sa 100% ang tibay. Mag-Bear Brand. Ang nutrients, di basta-basta. Tibay Resistensya Nutrients. Ito lang ang may 100% vitamin C, tulong para sa matibay na immunity. High in zinc at iron, na pinag-aralan at napatunayan. Matibayan ang resistensya. Mag-Bear Brand Fortified Powdered Milk Drink with 3 balanced meals. Sure ka rito, 100%.
Tibay Resistensya Nutrients refers to 100% vitamin C, iron, and zinc based on Rennie, 46 years old, with 3 balanced meals a day. This product is not suited for infant feeding and is not a breast milk substitute.
The impact of this global pandemic has gone far beyond health and wellness. But let us not allow this pandemic to hinder us showcase our talents in music. Music is therapeutic. It helps us to be mentally sound amidst this health crisis. And this Countryhan Online 2020 of DCWR 99.9 Country FM Mountain Province Broadcasting Corporation, a music competition that aims to discover talents, promote and support aspiring country musicians, is very timely. This is your humble Vice Mayor Faustino A. Uluan of Baguio City, supporting you all in the competition. God bless, perform well, and stay safe. We sing as one, we heal as one.
Motorists can't do much about the price of gas, but they can stop wasting gas by making sure their vehicles are getting maximum fuel economy. Follow these easy steps to improve your fuel economy. Keep tires properly inflated and gain a mile or two per gallon. Change air filters regularly. Dirty air filters waste gas and cause the engine to lose power. Replacing a clogged air filter can improve gas mileage by as much as 10%. Check your spark plugs. Worn or dirty spark plugs can cause misfiring, which wastes fuel. Replacing spark plugs will lead to a better performing vehicle. Make sure your gas cap fits properly. 17% of vehicles on the road have gas cap problems, causing 147 million gallons of gas to vaporize every year. Aggressive driving can lower gas mileage by as much as 33% on the highway and 5% on city streets. Stay within the speed limit. Gas mileage decreases at speeds above 60 miles per hour. When traveling, limit any extra weight. An extra 100 pounds can cut fuel efficiency by 1 to 2%. For a free copy of the Car Care Council's Car Care Guide, or for more information, visit www.carcare.org.
On cue, we've got right there a song from Hunter Hayes entitled Wanted. But before that, let's squeeze in something that we have here from our text line. 8386 is saying, good morning. Yes, I am a pure Igorot and I'm proud of it. My favorite is actually what? It is the best. Kindly play the song All of Me country version. Thanks a lot. That is coming from Tengwi. 3341, good morning, miss. How are you? I am doing great. Can you please play the song Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn? I'll wait for you. Thanks and God bless. Alrighty, we'll try to squeeze those song requests in. In the meantime, enjoy this Free Authority. Well, of course, I want you to feel wanted this morning. And so, as much as we can, we will play those song requests.
I don't know how you do.
By the way, cowboys and cowgirls, we are live again on our YouTube channel, DZWR 99.9, the only country authority. And we've got one answer right there coming from Ronald Vincent. Hi, good morning, miss. The song She Was is dedicated to Violeta Valdez there in Mangkayan. And please greet also my daughter Thier Ayana, Lai, or Kiana, and RV of La Trinidad. Thanks and more power. For me, by the way, this is RV of Quirino Hill, Baguio City. Thanks again. And for me, my answer would be what? Alright, we've got two answers that's always on top. What? And Killing Me Softly or Pinik Pikan. Let's check more of that later on. In the meantime, this is the magical hello.
This is the Mountain Province Broadcasting Corporation, DZWR-FM, Baguio City, KBP and CMN member. We are 99.9 Country, the forerunner of the folk, rock, and country format in the Philippines.
This is Franciscan Media's Saint of the Day for November 24th. Today we celebrate Saint Andrew Dunlop and companions. Persecution and martyrdom have been part of the church in Vietnam ever since Christianity was brought there in 1533. Today's saints suffered the fate that so many of their fellow countrymen did. Any details of their lives, however, have disappeared. The most we know is that Andrew Dunlop was one of 117 martyrs put to death in Vietnam between 1820 and 1862. It was a particularly bitter century for persons of faith. Up to 300,000 Catholics were killed or subjected to great hardships. In some instances, foreign missionaries were banned and pressures were put on all believers to deny their faith by trampling on a crucifix. In 1862, a treaty with France guaranteed religious freedom to Catholics, though it did not stop all persecution. 100 years later, Catholics in what was then South Vietnam, many of them refugees, were enjoying the first decade of religious freedom in centuries. Canonized in 1988, Andrew Dunlop and other Vietnamese martyrs remind us that the faith rooted in Vietnam's soil is hardier than the forces that would destroy it. There's more about the saints along with inspiration and Catholic resources at our website, saintoftheday.org. From Franciscan Media, this has been Saint of the Day.
This is VOA.
This is VOA News. Via remote, I'm Diane Roberts. The University of Oxford and AstraZeneca say large-scale late-stage trials of their COVID-19 vaccine were highly effective in preventing people from developing the coronavirus at least 70% efficacy. AP's Charles de Ledesma reports.
Oxford and AstraZeneca say the trials so far indicate if people are given a half dose followed by a full dose, rather than 2 full doses, protection then rises to about 90%. At the WHO, Special Envoy David Nabarro welcomed the news.
It's a vaccine that can be stored at fridge temperature for longer periods. It's a vaccine that has high effectiveness in one of the dosage regimes that have been tried out.
The vaccine news follows last week's announcement from Pfizer and Moderna, saying results showed their COVID-19 vaccines were almost 95% effective. Charles de Ledesma, London.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration outside advisors will meet December 10th to discuss whether to authorize for emergency use the COVID-19 vaccine developed by Pfizer Incorporated and its German partner BioNTech. Pfizer says it can have enough doses to protect 25 million people by the end of the year. Speaking at a video conference, University of Oxford vaccinologist Sarah Gilbert says the challenge will be working out a way to vaccinate people on a massive scale.
We have to get a lot of people vaccinated. We're not thinking about vaccinations working in terms of one person at a time. We have to think about vaccinating communities, populations, reducing transmission within those populations so that we really get on top of this pandemic.
From Washington via remote, this is VOA News.
This is VOA, a trusted source of news and information. 99.9 Country. This is 99.9 Country. Blending classic and new country music 18 hours a day. 99.9.
Country
99.9 Country, the Country Authority. Well, life could be tricky sometimes, but that's a reminder coming from She Daisy. Don't worry about a thing. Just go with the flow. Cowboys and cowgirls. By the way, welcome now to the final hour of Country Road Extremes. Kinda having my smiles all over my face because it's time for me to bid my farewell again in just a few minutes, but we've still got more music to play for you, so why don't you send in those song requests 0939-248-30 what? 3062. That's our text line, or you can send it through our Facebook account or our YouTube channel. That's DZWR 99.9, the only country authority.
No matter what it brings, don't worry about a
99.9 Country is your home for the biggest variety of today's new country and the classic, legendary hits of yesterday.
99.9 Country.
Coming right up, a song that is powered by Safeguard. Make every wash a hashtag SafeWash with Safeguard. Here we go with the voice of truth. And we also would like to say hi and hello to Zyver and all his folks there at Bahong La Trinidad.
Here now is your gospel reflection for today.
It is now time for the word of the Lord. And today's gospel reflection is found in the book of Luke, chapter 21, verses 10 to 12. Nation will rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be powerful earthquakes, famines, and plagues from place to place, and awesome signs and mighty signs will come from the sky. My dear brethren, it's now time for us to pause and reflect today on any particular ways that this prophetic word of Christ has taken place in our own life. Know that Jesus is there in the midst of all apparent chaos, leading us through to the glorious conclusion He has in mind for us. Let's have a short prayer. Our gracious and heavenly Father, when our world seems to cave in around us, help us to turn our eyes to you and to trust in your mercy and grace. Help us to know that you will never abandon us and that you have a perfect plan for all things. Jesus, keep changing our hearts. We trust in you.
Today's gospel reflection is brought to you by 99.9 Country.
99.9 Country plays today's biggest country hits. From the hottest country superstars to the best of the country legends. From the next #1 hit from Nashville to the new country song you won't hear anywhere else. 99.9 Country covers the Cordilleras like a blanket.
Philippine Standard Time, it is now 19 country minutes past 10. And that time reminder was brought to us by Bear Brand. Tibay, mas abot kaya na mag-Bear Brand araw-araw.
Napatunayang nakakatulong sa karamdaman gaya ng hypertension, rheuma, pagtaas ng bad cholesterol sa dugo, diabetes at marami pang karamdaman. Ang SED Panyawan Capsule mas pinalakas pa sa pamamagitan ng power ng bawang. SED Panyawan Capsule with Garlic. SED Panyawan Capsule with Garlic. Ang garlic ay nakatutulong upang linisin ang ating dugo, panatilihin ang good overall organ functions at magbigay sigla sa ating katawan. Kaya kung kalusugan ang pag-uusapan, dito na tayo sa SED Panyawan na may bawang. SED Panyawan Capsule with Garlic. Tatak SED Marketing. Tatak itong magaling.
Stainless Supply Center, your one-stop stainless supply shop. Standard, complete, and trusted. Stainless Supply Center is located at Lower Tomay and Bayabas, Pico, La Trinidad. You can also visit Nagilian Road Branch, Baguio City. Stainless Supply Center by SCT Enterprise.
A great mix of your country favorites.
Country.
99.9 Country.
Squeezing in your greetings from our YouTube channel. Provinciano is saying, ma'am, rather. May I greet all listeners and viewers, especially here in Gregorio del Pilar, Ilocos Sur, requesting for the song Casablanca. Thanks and more power to your program. Heart. Dongsky is saying good morning. Yes, good morning as well to you, sir. And we've got another one from our Facebook. Hello, kindly play the song Who Says You Can't Have It All by AJ.
Sounds crazy.
Divine is also saying, thank you. You're welcome. And of course, to our friend Jeffrey, can I please request for the song The Love of a Man by David Kerr. Few of your song requests were played earlier in the second hour. I hope you're still enjoying the music coming right up. Time to pave way for Russell Dickerson. Here we go with
FYI. For your information. On 99.9 Country.
It is now time for your FYI this Monday morning. My time has come to let the Undertaker rest in peace. Mark William Calloway, known for his ring name The Undertaker, made his final iconic ring entrance during his final farewell ceremony at the end of the WWE Network's Survivor Series event. He sported his long black robe, black shirt, jeans, boot, and black bolero hat as he walked slowly to the ring while his entrance music was playing. For 30 long years, I've made that slow walk to this ring and have laid people to rest time and time again. And now my time has come. My time has come to let The Undertaker rest in peace. Those were the lines of The Undertaker at the WWE Thunderdome. After the short speech, he did his signature pose in front of a hologram of his former manager William Alvin Moody, better known as Paul Beer. Calloway did his throat-slashing gesture one last time before exiting the ring and finally walking back up the ramp. There you go. Farewell to The Undertaker. For more FYI, always tune in to 99.9 Country, the Country Authority. This has been Miranda Woods.
Music. Entertainment. And information. on 99.9 Country.
The second or third batch of your answers. What Cordilleran food is your favorite? From our messenger, Jay Locano is saying, of course, the best is what? We also have Zyber Bayating saying, kiniing or kinuday. Oh yeah, and by the way, our Sir Tech is mentioned earlier. He loves piecing. Yeah, I am not sure if you know that, but anyway, it's a very different version here in the Cordilleras. More of that later on. Keep it right here. We'll just pause for just a quick reminder.
Have a really nice day. A really nice day.
Country.
99.9 Country.
Ako po si Christopher Miguel, taga Bilong Ambassador Tublay. Isa po akong farmer. Sagad sa buto yung trabaho namin, kaya pagod. Dapat kondisyon ang pangangatawan mo. Tsaka yung mind mo upang alam mo yung next na trabaho mo. Yun nga, nasubukan ko itong powder ko. So, umiinom ako ng 3 times a day. Naramdaman ko yung lakas na pangangatawan. Tsaka nilalalabanan pa yung kinaw, ganun. Sumubok din ako sa ibang product. Pero itong powder ko talagang mas epektibo kaysa iba.
No approved therapeutic claim.
Here's Safeguard and Glock 9 with the Safe Wash wrap.
Sabasang kamay, sabon ilagay, kuskus sa pagitan, kasulok-sulukan, 20 segundos, kakakuskus, 20 segundos, kakakuskus. Tigil na yung pwede na hugas, mag-safeguard, wash germs, mga bodas. Tigil na yung pwede na hugas, mag-safeguard, wash germs, mga bodas.
Make every wash a hashtag. Safe wash with Safeguard.
The scent of country is in the air.
99.9 Country.
Favorite Cordilleran food, cowboys and cowgirls. JP right here is saying pinikpikan is my favorite and on top of my list. Secondly, we have black beans with kiniing. Oh my gosh! I would really eat a lot of rice if these are the viands. Kyra is saying, Biko with condensed milk and coconut milk as toppings. I'm not sure if that's if it has other name, but I only encountered that there or here in Cordillera, particularly at Bocod. All right, let's try to ask Sir Don Ray about this specific dessert. Zaldi is saying, Chop suey. May I request for the song, I Swear, or Wanted or Blue Ain't Your Color? Dedicated to all country fellas out there, most especially to Miss L.M. Yeehaw, Big Yaman. Hello, for me, the pancit with pinunag. I eat, what? It would be eat all you can, especially if you match it with some cold drinks. DJ, kindly play the song I Do, dedicated to me and Marson, and of course to all 99ers. Thank you, and have a nice day. Oh my gosh, my tummy is saying something right now. Your answers.
Sa bawat umaga, babangon ng merong pangarap. Hahabulin ko ng buong tapang may pag-asa. Nescafe Classic, kasangga maaasahan. Kaya gising ang isip, katawan at aking diwa. Yung purot natural, kapeng-kape ang lasa. Yung gising ka sa unang ihip ng aroma. Kaya pagdating sa kape, ito ang akin. Dito ka na sa Nescafe Classic. Babangon tayo, Nescafe Classic. Susulong tayo, dito ka na sa kape ko. Babangon tayo, purot natural to. Susulong tayo, gising ang isip, katawan at diwa mo. Babangon tayo, Nescafe Classic. Susulong tayo, dito ka na sa kape ko. Dito ka
ka na sa Nescafe Classic. 100% puro at natural. Kaya gising ang isip, katawan at diwa.
10 more minutes before it's 11. Time check brought to us by PhilHealth, Kasangamo and Safeguard. Make every wash a hashtag SafeWash with Safeguard.
This is your original Country Radio 99.9.
Country 99.9.
With the song Without Your Love. And now, the final batch of your answers. Edward is saying what and Pinunag, of course. Can I request for the song You Had Me from Hello? That song is dedicated to you. Brian Galang is saying Pinikpikan as well. Christopher is saying Tugi or sweet potato, of course, partnered with Barako Coffee. At the same time, listening to country music. Yeah, that's a perfect combination. Rock and roll to the world. Christine is saying classic Pinikpikan. We also have Bri, Pinikpikan, of course. McClint, Pinikpikan, Boyet. I'm not sure if this is really from Cordillera, but that's Balut. We have here in Asia. We have in China, in Vietnam, in the Philippines. Yeah. Anyway, that's a good choice. Jay Locano, anything native? Okay, nothing specific. James is saying Pinikpikan, of course, with chayote. If available, mix it with Otaga. I also love to eat newly cooked what with, of course, chili. I'm Solve. Kindly play any country Christian song dedicated to all listeners of 99.9 Country FM DZWR. Okay, I just gulped because, I'm really hungry. Are you hungry too, Sir Fred? As for me, that's for my final say. In the meantime, here is John Michael Montgomery with the song Even Den.
This is your alternative radio in Baguio. Country, rock, blues, Americana, folk, gospel, and everything in between on 99.9 Country.
99.9 Country, the Country Authority. Well, it's now time for me to cut that right there because, Sir John is right outside grooming himself and, ready for the country nation. Anyway, for my final say, how about me? What's my favorite Cordilleran food? Of course, I really love pinunag. I don't know why, but yeah, there's a special place in my stomach for that food, pinunag.
Yes,
Alrighty, here is, of course, the Bible verse I would like to leave for everyone from Psalms chapter 27, verse 1. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Thank you so much for keeping me company. I'll see you again for another ride tomorrow. Always remember, you are.
I love to rope my cattle, ride my horses, and dust off my old black boots.